Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with another episode of Squad Cup Run Rotation. And if you do not know what this series is, this is where I try to win the Gold Cup, or now known as the Championship Shield, as many times as possible with as many leagues as possible. I'm currently on the 5th league, the BBVA, and if you've seen my team, go back and pause the video. I use a whole squad of 23, but into the gameplay now, and this guy had a pretty good 4-4-2 side. I knew it was good because I've created a similar team like it, and he does a cracker with Angel Di Maria to make it 1-0. Solid goal. Kind of used the sprint too much, and I didn't change players effectively enough. So I kind of paid for it. But here, he's got his keeper, throws it out, I head it on the ball with Diego Costa just holding the ball up. Through ball into Ivan Rakitic, he is through, but the keeper grabs it. And then the counter's on. Modric, and then I bring Montoya out. I don't change to my centre-back in time, giving him enough space to get that cross in. And the aids. The keeper should have saved that. I believe that was Diego Alves, not Diego Costa, which I was about to say. But Diego Costa did score the goal, and that did make it 2-0, and it wasn't looking good because this is the 70th minute. And he was watching the replays. He didn't watch the third, but in my opinion, you should only watch one replay. Just gets a bit annoying if you keep watching them. But he's on the ball again, which does not look good because Tello is on the ball, but luckily I do make a good interception, and Andrea Herrera is on the ball, which so far I just feel he's in there for a bit of pace, good passing, because defending and dribbling isn't good. But the music has started, which means a skill goal is inbound, and Carlos Vela with a beautiful goal to make it 2-1. But will that be it? Will that magic moment be enough? It's his first game for me in the right wing spot. I didn't like him as right mid. I thought I'd buy him and test him out as right wing, but that is 2-1, the end game result. And that was the semi-final. If you did not know, you should have seen it at the beginning of the episodes because I show full highlights. But as you can see, we are back in the first round and making a few changes because I got to keep the fitness levels up. Just Benzema, David Villa, Koke, a few others, Courtois, who, if you don't know, is absolutely amazing on this game. His handling is by far the best that I've seen on this game, in my personal opinion, of course. But this guy, solid team, Soldado up front, it makes lack of sense, but YOLO, why not? And here, free kick. I managed to get it out. Give it to David Villa, heads it down for Carlos Vela, and a bit of skill there, a bit of nice dribbling. Give it into David Villa, into Casemiro, who's looking a very, very good player so far. And then David Villa with the thunderbolt, a bit luck with the post, but a thunderbolt nevertheless. And now, you can see by the title, which I haven't made yet, but the title is probably going to be Why You Quit. Because this guy kind of thought, when you concede a goal on the 22nd minute, it's kind of GG. He thought, I've got no chance here. Which he doesn't because I'm a complete boss. Jokes, of course. But he kind of gave up because, as you can see, he's stopped playing for a bit. And I'm terrible. This sounds really bad, but I'm terrible against players that are not playing. I know it makes lack of sense, but I'm actually better against them when they're playing. Look at me. This. It's kind of... And then I go into smash it, and he has the decency to quit before I get my goal, so well done to him. Why you quit now, I do not know, but it's the way it goes. He may have had something to do, you never quite know, but thought I'd do a bit of minor changes. Contrao and Sanchez, just because my team's fit now after that quick entry into the second round or the quarterfinals. And here we come up against a superb hybrid with 3 team of the seasons, 2 informs and 2 solid silvers. This did not look good for me, but Benzema with a horrific touch. And he did a lot this game. I didn't particularly like it. But this guy made the mistake of thinking, skilling in his own half, and then immediate pressure from the get-go. And Benzema with the skills, and I dribble with the ball slightly to the left, because if you go to the left, the keeper will automatically move to his near post, and it opens up the space to the right, and that shot is so effective. Because as you can see, I dribble slightly to the left, even though it's very minor, it's enough for you to get that space to score that kind of goal. But cross into Martinez, Martinez does not get it, and this has to be the most controversial moment in this series, arguably, because shoot, hits the post, and on a what? Penalty. Now, unless you saw that tiny little incident, which is kind of questionable, then look, I guess he went for the slide tackle, but kind of failed, and it warded a penalty. But in real football, if you got given for that, you would be not happy, but David Villa takes it. Obviously, I have to take the ball, because that's kind of how football is. If you know it's not going your way and it should not have been a penalty and you take the penalty, you still score it, because no one else is going to show you the same mercy. I believe it's how it should be, but it isn't. But Benzema with the skills, he shoots, but a good block by his defender, actually. That was quite impressive. But Koke with the corner, and Benzema with the lovely header, and it's a corner goal. So I shouldn't be too I shouldn't praise it that much. I was going to say a word, but I found out I couldn't say it. But here, 3-0 up, looking very good. But Sanchez with nice bit of dribbling here, just sprints with Quadrado. But you know what? He gives me space. I go for the shot, and it hits the post, which means it was so close. But we are now getting to the end of the episode, so if you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button, say why in comments below, and do subscribe if you want to see more. It's been Woody Markham out here. See ya, guys.